Hello, wonderful friends out there. It's me again, Instructor Faith. And in this ongoing teaching of personal development, we have progressed to look into character development. Now, let's remember that destiny is at the mercy of character. When you give a man authority, he should have the character that matches up. Otherwise, he will lead everything to shipwreck. Men of good character often maximize the use of their authority for the benefit of all. And so when we are pursuing success in life, we should also imbibe character development so that we can be able to fully maximize every opportunity that we come across in life. So character is key to fulfillment of destiny. Character is key to success. It's not what to put aside. So if you are out there, you are a man, a woman, a young lady, a gentleman who seeks to be successful in life, you have to look into the aspect of character. I've said it over and again that your character is you. You cannot separate your person from your character. It doesn't take me, for example, it doesn't take me much to know people because I just quickly look at the character they put up. And distant time, I should be able to say one or two things about the person, even though we just met. So, you see, they always say that first impression matters. That's why you must maintain good character. You don't know who is watching, you don't know who is looking at you. And in one of our teachings, we mentioned that so much opportunities abound, and it is at the mercy of those who will recommend you huh, for you to maximize opportunities. Now, you can never say what they are on the lookout for, especially when it has to do with your character. They are watching. Anybody that want to recommend you for something should be able to attest of your character. So you see how important character development is. So we will be looking at another very important character to uphold, and this time around we're looking at selflessness. When we talk about being selfless, it's simple, just putting others, as coming first before you. It's not like you don't matter, you matter, but when you look at it, that giving attention to the needs of others won't make any loss on your part, then you go ahead, you bring them first. That's what it is to be selfless. The opposite is selfishness. Someone that is selfish can never be selfless. Someone that is self-centered can never be selfless. And it takes selflessness to be a good leader. It takes selflessness to, make the world go round. If every one of us, we're just concerned about ourselves, we are only on the lookout for what concerns us, I don't think the world will be a better place. I don't think we'll be here today. I don't think we'll be existing. Because if you look at so many inventions that we are all enjoying today, they were born out of selflessness. Many people gave their all to bring about these inventions, and today everybody is enjoying it. Take the electric uh, bulb, for example. You know the story of Thomas Edison. He could have just relaxed, but he continued even after failing for about 999 times, and he was persistent. He was selfless. His money was involved, his time was involved, his mental, exertion was involved. That's selflessness. That's somebody that is selfless. It is a good character to be selfless, because when you are self-centered, there's no way you can impact the world around you. And what is life if you cannot impact others? What is life? So let us imbibe the character of selflessness. Just to quickly look at what the definition gives, I checked up and I saw that selflessness has to do with having concerns for others first than for oneself, thinking less about oneself and more about others. So I want to ask you, are you selfless? If you are not a selfless lady, for example, you can't be a mother. Now, I'm just talking from experience. And I know all mothers out there will attest to that. If you are not selfless, you can't be a father. Hello, fathers. Are you with me on this? It takes selflessness to make it in this life. Because you just see yourself giving out, like you are a bottle of wine. You keep pouring into the cup of others, you keep pouring until you are empty, and that's how life is. When we have poured out all that God has, deposited in us as content, then we are done. We can now exit the world. So to be selfless means you are pouring yourself out at every opportunity given. You don't mind the cost it will take you, but you just put others first, and you are seeing ways you can be of benefit to them. Please, I encourage us to be selfless. Let us look out for others. I was reading my scripture and I saw that from Galatians chapter 6, verse 2, the Bible told us that bear one another's burden and so fulfill the law of Christ. So you bear people's burden. It's mutual. When you are selfless, remember what you sow is what you reap. People will also be selfless towards you. But if you are selfish, self-centered, when it comes to your time of need, people will also treat you that way. I cannot pinpoint any man of invention, of global repute, who has impacted the world so greatly, who was not selfless. So that's what to let you know, that selflessness is very important if you must matter and if you must contribute to life. So please, it's time to look into yourself. If you know you have been self-centered, you have been selfish, all you think of is yourself, please, it's time to be selfless. Let's look at others. Let's put others first. And as we do, I see us, maximizing opportunities that come our way, and I see us reigning at the top. Remember, God was selfless. He could have held his son Jesus Christ, but he gave his son as an offering for the sins of the world, and that's why we are saved today. That's why we are saved. That's why we have peace and things are working. So please, I want us to be um, selfless. Let's take clue from the example that Jesus also gave. He did not think of himself, as Son of God, and left humanity to die. He said to the Father, I will die for them. And he was selfless. And by the time he took all the pains, he could have just given up and said, after all, I'm not the one that sins, so why should I go through all this ordeal? But because of selflessness, he was putting you and I into view, and so he passed through that for us. So please, let us learn from his story, from his pattern, and let us learn to be what? Selfless. Till I come your way next time, remember, God believes in you. I believe in you. Please do believe in yourself, and the top will always be your portion. See you next time. Stay blessed.